Kia ora, hello, g'day. I'm Philip Duncan from Weather Watch TV on YouTube. Thanks very much for joining us for our Australia-only forecast for the rest of the week and going into the weekend. And we kick off with the animated wind and temperature map. Now, this big low pressure zone towards New Zealand is interacting with this high pressure zone out here around parts of Australia. And between these two, it is dredging up a sub-Antarctic airflow. That is the reason why temperatures are down in Sydney and along the eastern coastline of New South Wales, and that southerly is pushing all the way up into Queensland, including the tropical part. So you're feeling that colder airflow coming through. As it moves further across the nation, it warms up again and it comes back down as a warm nor'wester around Western Australia. But we've got a lot of stormy stuff down here south of Australia, and that is going to send up another cold front later into the week. But this is the main system at the moment for this video as we kick it off, at least. So as we go into Tuesday lunchtime, or into the afternoon basically for many of you, you can see that colder weather still carrying on, mostly just in the coastal side of New South Wales. So there will be a little bit of rain and shower activity, but it doesn't take very much to go inland and it's dry. So that wet weather is pretty much just brushing the coastal side, and the high pressure zone down here over Tasmania stretches all the way south of New Zealand, but that is that colder airflow, everything inside that blue line, basically a sub-Antarctic airflow coming out from well south of you, and that's why temperatures are down. On the other side, a bit of wet weather coming through ahead of the next change. And you can see it building here on Wednesday. There is the cold front building in, moving towards you, but before it arrives, mild northwesterlies coming through and a few showers. Won't be very much. The pale blue colouring there means either 1 millimetre up to maybe 5, 7, not very much at all. And it's pretty dry over here with that high pressure zone in charge, frosty weather higher up, and the wind in the north here still is a little cool, but not as cool as it's been. You will notice a slight warming up as we go through the week. But that cold change still carries on, but the blue line, which measures just how high up into the atmosphere this cold change is going, that is retreating away from you now as the high moves along, and you've got that warmer airflow here that is pushing across Australia because it's coming in front of this cold front. So quite a big cold front comes into Western Australia on Thursday. It goes all the way up, but the coldest part here is around about Perth southwards, and that's where you really will feel a wintry change coming in. This is coming from well south down towards near the Southern Ocean. There will be some heavy falls, maybe a few thunderstorms as it starts to move in and as it starts to move across into South Australia. It's worth noting though that it is pretty much only brushing these coastal areas. You go a little bit further inland, you're not really seeing much in the way of rain. The northerly winds or northwesterlies, they'll start to build up again. They could be gale force in some exposed areas. And on the eastern side here, you've still got that southeasterly pushing showers in. But like I said before, most of it is coastal. Maybe pushes a little bit further up here in central parts of New South Wales, but really you don't have to go very far inland for it to be completely dry. Now by Saturday, that cold front moves into Adelaide, it moves into South Australia and towards Victoria as well. Temperatures drop, but just sort of like before, it is mostly brushing coastal areas. You know, go inland a wee bit for those heavier falls, but you get up towards New South Wales and it tapers off almost completely. Just a few showers really brushing there. Might be a few snow flurries as this comes on in, maybe more so going into Sunday as that colder change properly comes on in. Tasmania will be more likely to get a dusting of snow on the plateau and on the hilltops. And these are cold southerlies all the way into these coastal areas, right through across Sunday. Another system building out here. And elsewhere, there's not much to really talk about. You've still got these showers in coastal parts of Queensland. Again, you only have to go up a little bit or inland a wee bit and it is dry. And those easterlies carry on, a few showers through central parts, nothing too much in there as well. So that is the forecast for the week ahead. I'll be back again on Thursday. We'll take a more detailed dive into the rainfall coming up for you as well. We'll see you then.